crazy full because of like teaching PIO and Size and P90. Like all the music and videos and everything are on my computer, so I have to just get a flash drive and put them all on there or something. I don't know. I'm horrible with technology, but okay.
Or put them in the cloud.
Oh yeah, but see, like being horrible with technology, I don't understand the cloud like at all. I need lessons. Oh, Susan just messaged.
Yeah.
She'll be on soon. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and get started, Amy? I wrote down a couple of the things that you mentioned, but I figured it would be best to just start with our goals, more for ourselves, but then also talking about like Success Club and just the number of people we sort of want to get involved.
Yeah.
But Debbie, do you want to start, and then we can just go in a circle?
Okay. Well, considering I've been kind of non-existent as far as coaching goes, except for a few random posts, I guess mine is just to start getting back out there. I want to run a challenge group this coming month, and also reaching for Success Club.
Nice.
Now, Debbie is like, she's my coach, obviously, but I mean, you don't have to do that on your own, Deb. We got actually, I enjoy teaming up with people because, as you probably experienced with that first group you tried to run, well, you did run. I mean, you did a good job, but like, it's just you.
Yeah.
Right? Just you posting, and no one's there. I love running it with other coaches because there's just more people posting about using the products and having results. And it's, I don't know. I haven't run my own by myself challenge group in probably over a year because that's all it was me posting, and maybe like one person. So you can definitely jump in with us. We have one starting August 13th, I believe, is what we have scheduled for the next one. And I don't know if we're doing app or Facebook yet. I'm not sure, but it's like the more the merrier.
Okay. Yeah, because I haven't used the app yet.
Okay, yeah, I like it. And you can co-host with other coaches in the app too, so that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to agree with Amy on that one. When I would run challenge groups on my own, I would sometimes get really frustrated because I felt like I was posting great content and I was posting questions to get people engaged, and it would just be like crickets. And it's like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Yeah. And you're not really doing anything wrong. It's just, I don't know if people get nervous with only having one person post, like they don't want to share, but seeing like 2 or 3 people continuously posting and sharing their stories is huge. Like our Shift Shop group right now is mainly filled with coaches and maybe 3 people who are not coaches, and the engagement it's been like on point. Everyone is constantly posting and communicating with each other, and it's a good feeling on your end too, because it's like, I can do this. These are good, like successful groups. So yeah, that's a good idea.
I needed the group for myself.
Right, I do too.
I joined that Shift Shop group. Like,
yeah, I do too.
Like, I needed to be the challenger again. Yeah, I was scared too. I'm sore.
Yeah, I am too. But I agree. I needed to go back to being the challenger and like sharing those little things rather than.
And see, Debbie never really was the challenger.
Right. I never was either.
Like, she just watched me and like jumped right into coaching and all of it with both feet and never really got like the full experience, which is probably on me. So
no, and it's tough because when you like, I didn't start off. I was a challenger for like 2 weeks before I became a coach. So me going back and thinking like, I honestly have no idea how to run a clean week free accountability group because I was never part of that before I was a coach, and I'm not a clean eater. So that's just not my thing. So it's important to sort of like take a step back and be the challenger, and sharing the little things is huge. That's what kind of catches people's eye, I think. So if you guys want, if you don't mind, I might jump in on your August 13th group and add some people and then just make it like one big group.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So, Amy, what are some of your goals?
I would like to hit Success Club 5 for the first time this year.
Yes.
I just got my mid-year review in the email, which is horrific to see. But I have more successful points this year than I did at this point last year.
That's
so
great.
I guess that's good.
That's great.
But, you know, I'm not, that's probably why my coaches aren't where they need to be or where they want to be, is because I'm not necessarily doing the things, or at least I wasn't. So, you know, there was obviously a shift after Summit.
Right.
So, just doing the basics, talking to people in, you know, one-on-one private conversations, doing the personal development. I never really stopped doing the personal development because I like to fill the time. But just getting to Success Club 5, which means helping 3 new people.
Yep.
And we've been doing really good. Me and my Success Club partners have been doing good about running monthly, like what is coaching groups. That hasn't really panned out for me, but it's still on the calendar and we still run them, like, no matter what. And so I think, you know, having that schedule in place and sticking to them no matter who is joining you, because people will come to expect that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they know when you're running, what you're running, and you're showing up every month. So just continuing to show up, doing what you expect other people to do, talk about what you expect other people, like, just doing the things. Just do the things at Success Club 5 and inviting. Oh, and one more thing. This seems like really crazy, but talking to 30 people a day. I don't know if you guys were in that training, Hannah and Susan, if you guys were in that training at Summit. But it was like, talk to 5 of your coaches, talk to 5 of your challengers, 5 new people. So it wasn't like you're inviting 30 new people a day, but
I
if
like
you want to
that
help
a
more
lot.
people, you got to talk to more people. So it's true.
I like that a lot. Now, Amy, can I ask you a question? Whenever you host your monthly, like, what is coaching sneak peek groups, do you post them on Facebook every month, or do you just kind of invite behind the scenes and then you host the group?
We don't even do a group. We run the event. And since there's 5 of us that kind of participate, we each take turns creating the event, because I think when you create the event, it drives more people to your events. Or maybe I just had more excitement because I was the one, like, hosting the events, and then you have, like, co-hosts. But we run it all right in the group, or right in the event page, like, and it's like an hour-long kind of party.
Okay, I like that a lot.
And it's real simple, and we leave the event open for like a week, that if anybody missed it, or you come up with somebody new that maybe like came in late, they can go back and just like read through all the posts,
right,
and all the videos. And we each, like I said, there's 5 of us, and there's like 10 or 11 posts, so each of us takes 2, and we post like every 5 minutes for an hour, and then you're done. And it's like teamwork, so you don't have to sit there running a group for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah,
dang it, you're filled with good ideas, Amy.
Debbie's been in one or 2 before.
Yeah. I really enjoy it because it's not something, some of the events that I've seen other people and other things run, it's like you sit there waiting forever for the next post, and y'all just really keep it flowing.
Yeah, we're just like 5 minutes, boom, 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 and you're done. Because I've been to those parties too. I've been to the Jamboree parties, or the other, I don't know, what are the LuLaRoe, like, even the live events where they're going through the clothes. I'm like, I can't even sit there and watch a whole video, like, no matter how much I love the host, because like half the stuff I don't even like, or it's not my size, or I'm like,
right,
I can't do it.
Yeah,
that's
but
a really
Hannah,
good idea.
Susan, and I forgot the other girl's name. Whenever
Shannon.
she sees this, I can just invite you guys to the event we just did, because it's still going, and you can see like what we did.
Sure, I'd love that. That's a really great idea, and such a good like layout of doing it, because you're right, like when you're in that, first of all, I start to get too overwhelmed whenever there's so many groups that I'm in, and then feeling like I have to go back and check them all the time. So knowing that it's just an hour, and it's like, okay, an hour of my day on Wednesday night or whatever, and then it's done. So that's great.
Yeah.
Hi, Suze.
Hey,
How are you?
fine. How are you guys?
Good.
Did you get your shopping done? No.
Oh.
No, I'm at the grocery store right now.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, in my car. Well, sorry, I'm not in the best mood, guys. So you guys can talk. I don't really feel like talking. There's a lot of shit going on in my life right now. I'm trying not to cry. I'm just listening. You guys can talk. I don't really feel like talking.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Is that fair? Okay. Thanks. Sorry, I'm dealing with a lot today.
No, that's okay. We'll talk. You listen, and then just type us up your takeaways in the group.
Yeah. Post your goals later whenever I need to.
Yeah. And
But like right now, anyway. I'll
That's
get over
okay.
myself.
no, dude, you don't have to get over yourself. I understand that. And if you need to cry, then cry. Let it out. But no,
Not on a recorded call. Thanks,
no
though.
worries. Well, I guess some of my goals for August is just I want to figure out like something to be successful in this business outside of Facebook. I went back over the weekend and I was looking at all my posts and my videos and stuff, and I get like 1 or 2 likes, which is fine, but clearly either no one is seeing my stuff or people don't care. So my goal for August is to just really sit down and figure out like the best method of sharing my story, whether that's with Facebook or on a blog or Instagram.
Yeah. Do you use hashtags on your Instagram posts ever, or like do you put hashtags in the comments? Because I think you would get a lot more interaction on your Insta that way.
I used to, but then like I really wasn't getting that many. I was only getting like 10 extra likes, so I stopped. But I need to get back into that, but not just like any hashtag. I need to create like I need to research those good hashtags. But
so there is a website. Now I'm talking.
That's okay.
Sorry. There's a website. I'm in the grocery store and I'm surrounded by food, so I'm instantly feeling better. There is a website. It's called Fiverr. It's FIVER.
Okay.
.com, and so basically people will charge you $5 to do anything. Sometimes they'll charge like a little bit more, like 10 or 15, or they'll charge more if the service is more intense.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people out there who will you pay them $5 and they will research hashtags that are specific to your brand, or like who will attract like followers that you want or whatever engagement. They will create like specific hashtags for you for $5.
Yes.
So if you go on Fiverr, I haven't done it because I don't know, I stopped myself. I was just like, I don't want to spend the money right now because I'm tight. But it's like it's a decent investment.
Yeah.
And it's cheap. Like it's stupid not to spend $5 when you can. Or there are people that like there's a whole section for Instagram. There are people that will like give your page a shout out on their page when they have like 100,000 followers for $5. There are people who will like create custom graphics for you. There are people who will create those hashtags for you, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And so that's definitely a resource that I'm going to look into over the next 30 days too. But I think that's really a good place to start. You should check that out.
Thank you, Susan. I've heard of Fiverr. I can't remember where I've heard of it before, but I didn't know that they did like hashtags and stuff. I thought they only did like graphic design. So they
do everything. Like they do
awesome.
Like people will be like, oh, I'll prank call someone for $5. Like I'll show you my boobs for $5. Like they'll do anything.
Who comes up with this
so
stuff?
There's also a whole side of like good things that they'll do,
Right.
like marketing.
Right. That's so funny. Well, thank you, Suze. I wrote that down. That's good. And I think my other goals is just like Amy was saying, just talking to more people, staying on top of things, staying consistent. I really just I need to get away from thinking like I need to post like Melanie Mitro or Katie Erst, just like a bunch of coaches that I follow. I need to stop trying to be them and write in my own words. And I feel like that's really going to help just draw people to me because I'm showing more of myself instead of trying to be this perfect human being that I'm absolutely not. But yeah, those are my goals for August.
So baby steps.
Baby steps, yeah.
More social.
But consistent baby steps. So like,
Yes.
big, we're walking, we're not crawling.
I'm pretty sure that was like, I always have takeaways from Summit. I'm trying to get this to stand up. I always have takeaways from Summit, but it's it's repeated over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing the little steps over and over again. Success is not glamorous. It's rather very boring. And I posted that Josh Coates call to you guys, like how to take your steps after an event and what to do with the big energy that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And he made such a great point. Like, you come home from Summit and you have all this energy and you're all excited. He said energy is meant, like in physics, energy is meant to be transferred. You create energy and it's meant to be transferred. And if we come home and we have all this energy and then we don't do anything with it, then it just like burns out, or
Right.
we just get really frustrated. So
Right.
I think that's the most important thing, is find like what you need to change in your business, which for me is just going back to the basics
Mm-hmm.
and like doing the business.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
I mean, I got lucky with Debbie because she came to me, but
Right.
that is like a 1 in a million
Yeah.
thing that happens. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be out, boots on the ground, talking to people every single day,
Mm-hmm.
or
And-
else your momentum
Yeah, it falls.
start. Yeah, like pumping the well. If you stop pumping the well, the water goes back down.
Right. And Debbie, I don't know if you're seeing this much, but I was also one of those coaches that went to my current coach and was like, hey, what are you doing? I want to do that. She never asked me about anything. So it's hard to find those people who are just like driven and ready to go and like to come to you and be like, hey, I want to start this. So to me, I feel like it's hard to go off to people and be like, hey, you should do this with me, or have you ever considered doing this? Because they like, their interest isn't in, they're not interested in it yet. I was interested since before I started. You have like, we have to get these people excited and share what makes us excited about coaching, I guess. Okay, I'm going to move on to our next topic, which is our numbers goals, which I think we kind of all touched on this. We all really want to hit Success Club 5. And I think that, not that I want to limit our goals, but I think like that's a good goal for us to have, like to level off with, because I haven't hit Success Club 5 yet this year. Amy, you said the same thing. Susan, I don't know if you have, or Debbie, if you have,
Yeah.
or Shannon.
I hit it in February and magically hit it. You guys get the whole, you guys get your, what is it, the halfway through the year email from Beachbody today? Yeah, we just talked about how sad that was. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I was surprised. I hit Success Club in like another month too, because I had someone be like, oh, I just signed up for the pack. What's your ID? I just wanted to do it. I know you're a coach. Like, oh, okay, thank you, universe. I appreciate the freebie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to. I just gonna throw in there too, because we were talking about goals, and I didn't. But I'm just like been a coach for 3 years, and I'm just like very inconsistent. And my problem is lately, like I started the Ship Shop, like making my own Ship Shop group, and I was going through a phase. My personal life is just awful right now. Like, I'm going through some really horrible, just some stuff that's just not, it's terrible. And I'm letting it impact my business. And so I feel like a fraud and being like, I don't want to follow up with people because it gives me anxiety. And so I have all these inbox messages piling up. And like, sometimes I reach out to them. I don't know what my problem is. I need to like stop doing that. I need to just get the fuck over myself and just talk to human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's anyway. Part. I don't know, just maybe like mentally shifting. I think Susan, you need to read or listen to John Maxwell's Everybody Communicates, Few People Connect, and that really helps me. Like you're saying, get over yourself. Like when we have those fears, it's mainly us. Like we're making it about us, and we're not making it about them. And it's like you're holding yourself back from potentially helping or changing this person's life. And it's like a big reality check, saying like you said, get over yourself, because you could be like helping this person, and you're keeping that from them, like you're taking value from them and making it about you.
True.
which isn't what Beachbody's about. That's the basic,
I love that.
message of it. I think that's what it's called. It's a really weird title.
Sounds awesome. Okay, I'll check
And
it
it's
out.
super
Thank
short.
you.
It's super short too. Like if you could,
I like that.
Audible or something.
Cool.
That's- John Maxwell normally has like massively long books, so that's good with like font that's like
Did you
this
read
big.
Success Principles?
I have not.
That was Jack Canfield, and that one is
Oh,
like,
that's what I'm thinking of.
that's
What
a
is it?
snoozer. I can't.
Oh yeah, it's just like okay.
The only good thing I got out of that book was your circle of concern and your circle of influence and how you.
I listened to so long ago. I don't even remember.
Yeah, that's the only thing. So, okay, we did. Well, Susan, Hannah, you're running the call, so.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
I'm all
you're.
distracted.
Don't be sorry. No need to be sorry. Debbie, do you have any specific number goals on top of hitting Success Club 5, or is that just
Really?
not really? Okay, no, that's okay. I didn't want to skip over you if you had something you wanted to share. Yeah, I think just for me is getting in that mindset of hitting Success Club 5 by and I guess what I want to add to this is I would like to hit Success Club 5 by the middle of the month, so that the second half of the month it's like, oh, okay, I got this, but like let's see what else I can do. So I'm gonna set that goal for myself, is just to hit it by the middle of the month.
goal.
So we'll see.
Well, Chris is pretty sure he's running another. He's like, oh, August 14th, we're gonna do like Shift Shop round 2 groups. So
Yeah,
might
and
be a good one to get ready for.
Suze, before
Like
you
add people to the current Shift Shop group or whatever.
right, so this leads us into our next topic, which is what kind of accountability groups are we going to run. But Susan, before you jumped on, Amy, we were talking about hosting challenge groups, and I know, Susan, you prefer to do them on your own, but
Oh, that's not necessarily true.
Well,
I don't mind.
yeah, but Amy was mentioning that her and a couple of her coaches are starting a group on the 13th. I'm not sure if you guys are doing Shift Shop or if it's just open to whatever workout. But we mentioned just how like it's nice when you run it with other coaches, because there's a lot more engagement between the coaches, which encourages the challengers to engage as well. So I was considering jumping on with them and having like one big group. But I also want to run.
That's fine.
I want to run a freebie group as well. And I think the topic for that one for me is going to be, it's okay to not be okay. My anxiety and my depression have just been skyrocketing recently, and that's what freaks me out and causes me to retract and not do anything, because I feel so horrible on the inside that I don't even want to show my face in my life, let alone on social media. So then I just stop everything and I'm silent, and then I jump back into it, and it's like I can't do like this roller coaster thing. I need to share everything about my life. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. Like once they start to feel anxious or depressed, they need to pull into their turtle shell and not show themselves to anyone.
That's me for sure.
Yeah. So that's going to be my free group. I don't know if it's going to be like 3 days or 5 days, or maybe I'll just make it an event like we talked about the coaching sneak peek thing. I really, really like that idea. But that's going to be my freebie thing. So I hope I can attract some people from that as well.
Okay.
Does anyone else have specific groups that they want to run besides the workout ones?
I have not put any thought into a free group in quite some time, to be honest with you. I do like the clean eating aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should take advantage, for me, I think I should take advantage of Clean Week. That's coming out
Yeah.
in September. So I know a lot of people, I love this idea because a lot of people just have trouble starting, and I love that it's no subscription needed. Because like you were saying earlier, Hannah, sharing the small stuff, because you know, that's the stuff people struggle with every day and sitting in their kitchen when no one's watching.
Mm-hmm. I forgot that Clean Week came out in September, so that's even a good thing to start promoting for in August.
So Yeah.
Do you know when it comes out in September? I can't remember.
I think it was like mid-September.
Okay.
Or maybe the first week.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great idea.
Debbie's got it.
Debbie's on it.
September 21st.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
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 But still, I think it's a great idea to start like getting people excited about it because again, like that's when school starts getting back in session, whether you're going for your master's or like going to college or you have kids going to school, but like the fall starts, the season, like the holidays are coming, things are going to start to get crazy. So having something easy to focus on for yourself would be like a good thing to share with people.
Yeah.
Debbie, did you have any other groups that you were considering doing?
I haven't done just a free group. Well, I guess I have, but not really. And what I have done with that, I don't get any involvement with them.
Yeah.
So I did look at the Queen Week that's coming up, and I want to do something with that. And also the Double Time that's coming out in November.
Yeah. I'm
playing
so
up
excited about that. I'm really excited about Double Time. Maybe if you do decide to do a free group, consider running it like how you guys run your coach sneak peeks. Like I really think that's how I'm going to do my free event in August is just a 1 hour thing. Because again, people's attention spans are short and having a week-long group might be tough.
I have an idea for one, but I think I'm going to jump on this one with Amy in August and just kind of see how that goes. And then maybe after that, I want to do one that's fit and fab, but I want it to be not just focused on the workout, but also because I personally struggle with doing the personal development.
Yeah.
Making myself sit down, and I think that would be a neat thing to incorporate and let everybody find their own. And hopefully that's going to encourage me to do more of that.
Oh my gosh,
So,
yeah.
that way it's kind of internal, external, the whole package.
PD is it's a tough topic because once you sort of dive into it and you're like, damn, this really works. But before that, I was like, I do not need like self-affirmations to figure myself out. I can do this on my own. And so many people have that mindset. I was one of them. But until you make that habit of it, it's like, damn, I feel really good about myself whenever I'm listening or reading to these sort of things. And so getting people excited about that and getting them to realize that if they consistently do that, things start to change. I think that's a really great idea.
I struggle with finding something that piques my interest to make me want to learn more and read more about it because I used to be a resiliency instructor. And so I guess after teaching it for so long, it's hard for me to find the one that's not somewhere in the resiliency.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I need something different.
Right. Well, doodle about it, write things down. It'll come to you.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't even have to be like, I don't know, it doesn't even have to be business related. Like I love the 5 love languages for my marriage.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to get better with your money, you can read like something to do with that. And I like Hannah was saying about her stress and anxiety, I like the gifts of imperfection. Like I like the stuff that helps me figure myself out. Because everybody's favorite subject is themselves, right? Well, not necessarily, but just like learning about different personality types. Like I really love that kind of thing. I really liked Personality Plus when I read that one. So it's she goes more religious based with it, but you know, a lot of people get really offended with those authors that are more religious based. I just like skip over all that God stuff and get what I need to out of it. But find something. And I mean, do you like to sit down and read a book? Because
I love to read.
Okay, because I kind of got away from that. I'm like, I have too much crap to do, but I can listen while I do the dishes.
Right.
You know, and
I'm a reader. I want it in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, even doing like a favorite, like a book club and you sharing some of your 5 favorite books that you love to read during the summer or something like that. Getting people involved that way. That's just an idea. I don't have like the upgraded Zoom package. So we're going to get cut off here in about 6 minutes, but we only have 2 more things to talk about. So let's do like a rapid fire just in case we get chatty. So 2 questions, and Debbie, we'll start with you and go back around our circle. What PD are you currently doing? And then what sort of like training, like Amy was saying, are you going to go back and listen to an old surge? Are you going to participate in the national wake-up calls? What other kind of training do you plan to do for yourself in August?
Probably catching up on the wake-up calls that I have missed.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Perfect.
and to find a PD.
Yes.
A good book.
Yes. Amy, what about you?
I am going back through the surge stuff, specifically the invite surge stuff, because I feel like I don't know what to say to people. Like, I used to know and I forgot it. And I just currently finished up listening to The Go Giver again, so I need to grab another audiobook and see. But I'm just doing YouTube trainings right now, like Josh Coates and whatever is recommended, and the National Wake Up Calls.
Mm-hmm. Good. Suze, what about you?
I'm listening to a couple audiobooks, but I'm not really consistent. I'd like to start taking time every night to keep reading You're Badass and Making Money, and like actually sitting down and writing out the questions she has at the end of each chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just been trying to do some trainings as well, like on YouTube, because just anything, because I'm trying to amp up my Instagram game and trying to remember what Shalene said at the summit. Also, her son, as much as I cannot stand Brock Johnson, her son has a really good podcast about social media. He's kind of irritating to listen to because I think he's really cocky, but he has really good points. So you should check him out. I forget what it's called, but his name's Brock Johnson. He's pretty good. But he's irritating. I cracked him up.
Well, my PD currently is I just finished listening to How to Be a Boss. It's an audiobook, and she spells boss B-A-W-S-E, and that's how she says it too. It was really good. It wasn't something I would normally pick out for myself, but I really liked it. I'm going to move on. I want to go back and re-listen to You're a Badass at Making Money, and I'm also currently reading the Power of Habit, I think is what it's called. It's a yellow book with like the circle on the front. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really interesting. It's not so much PD. It talks about why we have the habits that we do and how to sort of like break through them or create better ones. And then the training I want to do is I have the Shalene's Instagram Impact Academy. I want to go through that and really start to implement the things that I learned from there. And I'm going to go back and listen to that invite surge. I completely forgot about that. I'm glad you mentioned that, Amy. So I'm going to go.
Yeah, and then can someone find it and tag me in it? Because I don't know if I've seen that.
I'm in the process of copying all the links because I saved them all on YouTube. I'm putting them in my team page right now, but I'll put them in our little group too. But
Perfect.
They changed it over to the social Dynasty social media surge. So that might help you as well.
Okay.
I'll just take all of them and post them.
Thank you, Amy.
I will just one quick thing. I will say that a lot of my problem in the business is I'm really good at. I know I'm usually pretty good at the whole being proof of a product and personal development. And my problem is I'm really good at learning things, then not putting them into action and just being like, oh cool, I learned it, and then not going out and inviting.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else has that problem.
I'm the exact same way, Susan, and I need to knock it off.
Yeah, inviting is the most important one. Most important thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have less than a minute, so if you go onto our group page and just write when you will be free next week for a call. I know it's been tough, but hey, P, we all need to make our sacrifices and just figure it out. But if you just go online and just write whatever days or nights, she's fine. You want to say hi? Write whatever days or nights that you're free. That would be best. But we got less than a minute, so I don't want to hang up on everyone when it cuts off like mid-sentence. But I'll talk to you guys soon, and we'll jump on a call next week. I really liked this a lot. And Shannon, we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Is Mommy